Good afternoon. My name is Melissa Fetterhoff. I am the president of the Nashoba Valley Chamber of Commerce, and today we are here with Johanne. Johanne is our SCORE counselor that comes to the Nashoba Valley Chamber to meet with clients. Johanne, thanks for joining us today. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
How are you doing amidst this pandemic that's going on?
Socially distancing, wearing my mask, and washing my hands.
So you get a gold star. Not everybody gets a gold star, you know, and I am one that is, I was running into a store and I completely forgot, like just had a brain bubble and completely forgot to bring my mask in. And so of course then I was like, oh my gosh, I got to run back outside. And so, yeah, it's a whole new experience to get in the habit of.
But, right. It is a habit. I agree.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about SCORE and how they help businesses.
Well, SCORE was founded in 1964, and it is a business resource partner for the SBA, Small Business Administration. It is a national organization. There are 1,500 volunteers approximately throughout the whole country, and over 300 chapters in the nation.
Wow.
And it was founded and put together to assist small businesses who will eventually go for loans from lenders to be successful in their venture, so that we, SCORE mentors, provide business plan assistance, HR assistance, finance help, whatever the client, the entrepreneur would like to have to be successful in his business.
That's great. So how long have you been involved with SCORE?
I have been involved with SCORE since August of 2014, and actually November of 2014 was SCORE's 50th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
So I was able, with my background, to assist in the bit of the planning as well as the graphic design of the dinner program and the redo of the Worcester SCORE chapter's brochure. Oh, so that kind of drew me in, where I felt like I was needed. So that's actually what we like to do when we have volunteers, is to make them feel welcome and make them feel engaged immediately when they join SCORE.
That's great. So what did you do before you were involved with SCORE?
So before I was involved in the corporate world, I ran my own business for 8 years. I had a pack and ship store, and I did a lot of graphic design. That's where I got to know how to use graphic design and build, create business cards, brochures, flyers, whatever the customer wanted. Whenever they came in the door and they needed something, I may not know how to do it, but I figured it out pretty quickly to pay the bills.
Yeah, just like every other entrepreneur. Yeah.
So let me give you a little bit more information about SCORE. SCORE offers free mentoring, free and confidential mentoring. We're bound by a code of ethics, by the way. And then we also offer workshops, and we provide other online videos on our SCORE platform, our Worcester SCORE platform. We're on social media, we're on Facebook, we're on pretty much, we have a couple of websites. We have the main SCORE website, and then each chapter has their own website. Worcester SCORE itself partners with 7 chambers of commerce, and the chapter runs from Blackstone Valley up to Ashby. So it's a good swath of the state. And there's several other chapters in Massachusetts. There's a Springfield chapter, there's a North Shore chapter, there's a Cape Cod chapter, and Boston chapter. So even though the state is small, there's quite a few chapters.
Definitely. Now, so if somebody wants to schedule an appointment, I know the answer.
Yeah.
So they can go through your website, but they can also call the chambers.
Yes, and they sometimes will search on the SCORE national website, And then we'll get an email from National to say that we have a client who's interested in mentoring. So that email would come to whatever chapter that client is in. So if it comes to the Worcester chapter, well, whoever's in whatever area of Central Mass would get that email. And then I generally ask the client if they would like to meet in a location. And of course, now we can't meet in a location, but a location is the Nashoba Valley Chamber of Commerce. That's where we generally meet. But now we've been meeting on Zoom because of the COVID-19 issue.
Yeah, yeah. So what happens when a business comes to you and it's something that's not your area of expertise? You definitely have a heavy background with marketing and graphic design. What happens if somebody comes to you and they're looking for something that's not, say, in your wheelhouse?
Okay, so I have also retail background. Pack and Ship store was retail based. It was fast-paced retail. But when we have customers, and I've had customers before, clients before, that have come with OSHA issues, which I'm not familiar with, we generally rely on each other. We're about 40 members in the Worcester chapter, SCORE chapter, so we rely on each other for assistance. We'll put out an email to the group and say, our client has this issue. Is there anyone out there that could help? And I just recently had a woman who's reopening her shoe store, and she is doing a cost of goods analysis, and that was something that was not familiar to me. I'm not an expert in it. So we had one of our financial experts take care of that. So we just rely on each other for help, which is a great way, we're just very helpful to each other.
Absolutely. Now, is there a limit to the number of times that somebody can meet with you?
No, actually, we meet with clients as long as they'd like our help. I basically will help clients. I've got a lot of expertise in a business plan. So I've helped clients with their business plan. We can do it remotely. I've done it just by using the internet and the certain programs I have where I can edit or give recommendations or suggestions on words they can use to be able to get a better view from the lender. So the business plan, I've done a lot of, and again, I rely on the other members if there's something I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. What's your personal favorite thing about helping these businesses as they come to you?
I think probably is the immediate gratification where clients say that I've been so helpful and they've thanked me a lot, and they're especially being successful in their business. That's the reward that makes you feel as a SCORE volunteer, gives you the best satisfaction.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we've had the pleasure of a partnership with SCORE for longer than I can remember now. It's been quite a while. And
I think there was someone that was there before me, right? There was a gentleman that was, yes.
It was, yes. And when we were actually in our old office space. So it's been quite a while, a number of years. And I have seen, businesses that have, as they've gone through, they're changing, business plans and whatnot. They have meetings with the different SCORE counselors that have, yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and then they take some time off and they go back to business. And then when they've come back and they have, they'll update you with where they are at and see how else you can help them. So
Yep. And so we'll meet with a client as long as they need our help, as long as it's needed, even if it's 3 or 4 years since we haven't seen them, we'll meet with them again and see what we can help them with the next issue they have.
Yeah. And they do not need to be a chamber member. So it's any business or anybody that's out there considering starting a business.
Absolutely. But I highly recommend the chambers because I know the Nashoba Valley Chamber has so many events, and it's a great way for up-and-coming businesses or startups to get the word out. So I recommend the chamber
Thank you.
membership, absolutely.
Thank you. So
Very
what
well.
did we miss? What else would we want somebody to know about SCORE that we forgot about?
Well, I think maybe I might mention again that SCORE is free, so the counseling is free. Um, the uh, the workshops that we put out are free. There might be, a small fee just to make sure that people do remember to show up. But generally, everything is free, and our background is corporate, and I have some corporate background too, corporate finance, sales, retail, and we have a large swath of members that have various backgrounds. So we can provide a lot of good help, assistance for people that are starting up a business or have been in business for many years and have come up with an issue that they want to solve. So I recommend SCORE, and the fact that we are members throughout the whole country.
Yeah. Well, we highly recommend SCORE. It's been great having you as a partner and working with you. I love seeing the help that you are able to give to the businesses. And we've been posting some of your events on our website. So definitely people can check that out, and they can sign up for your emails on your website. Do you have the website address off the top of your head?
It is, www.worcester.score.org.
Great. I'll make sure to put that in the notes of this video when we share it, so that people can check that out.
Yep, and all our all our webinars, all our workshops are listed on that website.
Great. Well, thank you, Joanne, for joining
You're so
me
welcome.
today, and for your ongoing support of the chamber and the businesses and entrepreneurs in our area. And hopefully we have the opportunity to see you soon. But
I hope so.
In the meantime, we can do another Zoom, and we'll schedule some Zooms for some entrepreneurs that could benefit from your expertise.
That'd be great. Thank you so much, Melissa. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.